I'm not afraid of any aliens, there or here. I have no fears about that whatsoever. I think our movie does, take into consideration, without giving too much away, the social dislocation that could occur, theologically, if it would be announced that there is evidence, not only evidence, there is interaction that has been going on for decades that we are not just now finding out about. It's going to cause a disruption in a lot of belief systems, but I don't think it is a lethal disruption at all.
I've been thinking about your films and their relationship to technology, and a lot of contemporary filmmakers, celebrated filmmakers, have been spending a lot of time making period pieces in the last 15 years. And the reason they cite for that frequently is smartphones. That there's something essentially uncinematic about someone looking at their phone. And you've been making some period pieces recently, but Disclosure Day seems to be contemporary. I'm just kind of curious how you feel about that.
I haven't made a lot of contemporary films. I mean, most of my films do take place in the past. A couple in the future, like Disclosure Day and Minority Report. But I don't do a lot of contemporary stories. I'm really drawn like a magnet to history. And so I love history. I love reading biographies, and history was the only subject I was any good at in high school, actually. It really was. And so that's my fascination, inspired by my dad, who loved history himself. And brought me, my dad was a science fiction reader, but he also was a history reader. He brought me into the importance of reading biographies and stories about, the Holocaust or the Civil War. But I don't, in a way that nothing's anathema about, present day stories for me, but I just found so much richness in stories about the past.